Yeah, earth shaking. But you should see him lifting weights before we roll. That's also, I get a feeling you'd like that.
Hey Emma, hello from Dublin. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Can I just ask, right? Very few people will have that position that you have. Do you get brought into an MCU school to go, this is your character, this is what's going on? Because there's so many things happening. I kind of wish there's some sort of school that you go to.
You know what? I really wish there was as well, because I could really have done with that. Yeah. My Marvel knowledge is not the best, and I'm going to admit that right off the bat. I didn't grow up watching these films, and I wish I did, because I feel like I've really missed out. But I'm catching up now, and it's the biggest joy. There's such a wealth of material out there, and these incredible stories, and an amazing community of characters and fans, and it feels a really, really great thing to be a part of. Someone should start that school, is basically what I'm saying.
That's a really good theme park. Imagine you're going away for summer school for 2 weeks. You got the whole MCU.
Come on, that must exist. I'm sorry.
It's a good idea.
It must exist somewhere.
I like that about the fans, the way you touched on that. It's something beautiful when people can come together to talk about something that they enjoy and have fun with, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think it's what life's all about, these like finding people who are like-minded and share similar interests as you. And these films have such soul, and that's been a really beautiful thing to see and to learn from. And yeah, having now met some of the fans in Berlin, and we'll be meeting more today in London, and it's a really beautiful community.
Your character, Cassandra Nova, can you tell us a bit about the character and where that position is in the whole movie without spoilers?
Ooh. Um, yes, I will try. So yeah, Cassandra's the villain. I think that's actually pretty much about all I can say. But she's, I guess, not what you might expect from an average villain. I think she's pretty hard to read. She's kind of the hero of her own storyline. I'm pretty sure she always thinks she's winning, as she should. She's got a great deal of confidence, and it really comes across. And she just likes to play. She likes to play with, yeah, the other people around her and keep them
That
on their.
sounds interesting. The way that you're allowed to play with them, because it's Charles Xavier's twin. Isn't that right?
Yes,
Cassandra. So that makes it
that's
even more. Did you know anything else about that? Like, did you have to go back and look and see what Charles Xavier was like for this?
yeah, I watched both. I went back and looked at both Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy's performances of that character, and yeah, because it's quite a hard thing when your power is so internal,
Mhm.
um, and how they sort of performed that, and I tried not to do anything that might be, too similar, but it was really interesting to get that sort of sense of that world, that inner world.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I'm gay, but when Hugh Jackman does that voice, the Wolverine gravelly voice, what's it like
Yeah.
standing in front of him when it goes, "Ugh." I can't even do it. Sorry, it's a terrible version of me trying to do it. But what's that like seeing it live?
Yeah, earth shaking. But you should see him lifting weights before we roll. That's also, I get a feeling you'd like that. Yeah, I mean, he's wonderful, and it felt really intimidating starting this job, because obviously Ryan's been playing his character for so many years now, and he's been playing Wolverine for 24, and there's just such a wealth of experience there, and this character is really in his bones, and I guess that's also kind of what you're saying. This voice, rumbles up, and there's such a connection there, and it was an amazing thing to see. I mean, some of our scenes we had together, I sort of had to remember that I had lines, because his performance is just so raw and so good.
Was it fun? Because I'll tell you, it looks like fun because they have such passion for this, and Deadpool and Wolverine, as he just says, has been in their bones for so long. Are there some times where you forget it's work, that you laugh too much and you're going, Jesus?
Yeah, definitely. It was such a fun set to be on. And on jobs like these, the tone is really set by the people at the top, and it sort of trickles down. So, uh, Shawn Levy, our director, was just one of the nicest people. Is one of the nicest people ever, and same for Ryan and Hugh. Um, yeah, and they're all hilarious. And Ryan's obviously so funny and leaves so much room for improv, and has so many great ideas, and you sort of get caught up in this really wonderful. Um, yeah, we just had a wonderful time.
Amazing. I can't wait for everyone to see this because it's so cool. Thanks so much for talking to me today.
Thanks.